Hi, this is Brian Sachs with another Reverse Mortgage Marketing Minute. I had a consultation yesterday with some clients and wondering why what they were doing wasn't working well. And I wanted to share with you a really important thought that has to do with all of your marketing, but especially reverse mortgage marketing. You see, we know that someone 62 years of age or older who has equity in a home is a prospect for a reverse mortgage, and that's who we go after. But we wonder why we may not be having the success that we want, the success that we need. And the reality of that situation is just because someone is a prospect and just because we need to do a loan application doesn't necessarily mean that that person is motivated. And so what I'm going to share with you really goes back to an old marketing strategy that I learned from a very famous copywriter named Gary Halbert. He has since passed away, but he really sort of is a legend in the direct response and copywriting industry. And here's what he asked. The question he asked was the following: which would you rather have? A starving crowd or a restaurant that has the best burger in town? Well, the obvious answer is, of course, you want the starving crowd. And I want to go a little bit deeper into this concept with you. Just because someone is qualified or is a prospect doesn't mean they're motivated. And we spend an awful lot of time and effort and money trying to educate consumers that are able to get a reverse mortgage and teach them that they should. And I'm not going to make this an hour-long video and explain the merits of a reverse mortgage as a financial planning tool, the reverse for purchase. But what I am suggesting to you is to go a little bit deeper. I'm here and Sue is here to give you one up over your competition, to make you better than your competition, to make you able to generate loans faster and easier and make more money. And so I want to go a little bit deeper into the concept. Who would be motivated to get a reverse mortgage? Well, someone who has credit card debt, a lot of credit card debt, is going to be motivated to get a reverse mortgage. Someone who is experiencing health challenges. I just came from a client on Friday where unfortunately the wife is terminal with cancer, and he is looking for money for in-home care for her. He's projecting what the needs are going to be, and he's right. People who need to get their homes repaired. Maybe they need to get it repaired because we're just getting over a brutal winter in many parts of the country. Roofs have blown off, chimneys have fallen apart, all sorts of siding has come apart. Or maybe these folks need to have the home reconfigured so that it's easier for them to maneuver. Maybe they need a chairlift. So the bottom line and what I'm trying to tell you is don't just look for people who are prospects for a reverse mortgage just because they qualify. Then you have to convince them. It's much easier to find people who have a need, who also are qualifying. So, another one, people who just got laid off. If you can get data on people who have a need, not just that they're able to get a reverse mortgage, but that they are now motivated to get a reverse mortgage, well, that's really sort of like shooting fish in the barrel. That's your starving crowd. So I hope this lesson takes you a little bit step closer to understanding. You need to understand what goes on in that prospect's mind and only go after prospects that are motivated. Stop wasting a whole bunch of time trying to educate. It's okay to educate, and it's good for you to network and have financial planners and attorneys and so forth and do all the things that Sue and I teach, because let them do the educating and refer the client to you. What I'm suggesting, though, if you're going to do any sort of direct marketing, whether it's radio, newspapers, direct mail, seminars, whatever the case may be, make sure you are sifting not just people who are eligible, but finding those people who are now motivated to get what we are offering, which is a reverse mortgage. So until next week, this is Brian Sachs with another Reverse Mortgage Marketing Minute. I'm going to encourage you to check up and look at our Facebook button. There's a great article on persuasion and many other tips. Become a fan like us on Facebook. And we'll be back with another Mortgage Marketing Minute next week. And of course, on Tuesday, you'll get Sue's tips. So have a great day.